Hey, my oracles, it's Anne again, aka Nail Oracle. And today I wanted to come with you, come to you. Can't talk, you know me. Same shit, different day. Excuse my language. I wanted to come to you with a different video. I was watching a video earlier today, and I know someone was it was Reese's. If you guys don't subscribe to her, please do. She was saying how much her hands were hurt from typing all the time and everything like that. And her husband had bought her a paraffin wax treatment thing. So I sent her some information on it, and I know she hasn't read it yet, but because I just literally sent it. But um, I also mentioned that there are certain massage techniques that you can do on your hands that can help relieve some of the pain. Again, I want to stress, guys, I am a trained nail tech, formerly trained nail tech. I went to school 10 years ago from at Capital School for Nail Design here in Nebraska. Um, I do not currently hold a license. I just want to be clear on that. These are things that I have learned that or licensed massage therapist. These are tips and tricks I've picked up over the years and when I was in school, what they told us to do when we get hand cramps, especially when you're holding a brush for so long or holding polish or because you're cramping your hands together constantly, moving back and forth, and especially when filing and things like that. So I just want to show you a couple of quick things that I was taught, and they're best to use always after you've been soaking your hands or feet. So after the bath, after a shower, after you give yourself a manicure, one of those things is the best time to do it because once your hands have been in warm water, they like to be loved a little bit. So I'll just show you a couple of things. Let me know what you think. Try them out. If they don't work for you, I'm sorry, but these are things that I've learned over the years. I used to get horrible, horrible hand cramps when I was in school just because you're constantly using these phalanges. They hurt all the time. And so let's go ahead and get started, guys. Excuse my nail polish. It is atrocious right now. I haven't had a chance to fix it. But so the main problem I always had with my hands is I would get a cramp here in my thumb area. Not on this hand, of course. It's my right hand. That's my dominant hand from holding my brush, from filing and things like this. This area cramps terribly if you're not used to it. And if you run into that problem, I'll show you on this hand. If you take your thumb and you press it in right in this area, right here, and press it in, it's going to be it will have some pain attached to it, but you have to relax. And this will give the then just rub, and this will give the signal to the nerves inside your hand that this muscle is, relaxed now. And just do that, and the pressure helps. It has worked for me in the past. If it doesn't work for you, I'm sorry. But if you just place that pressure right in here and do a little bit of motion and just press, see this hand is no good, but right in here, and you can feel right where your pain is usually, and it's right in here, and you do that. And then you want to make sure that you are massaging and working every joint. Every joint. Especially after a bath, when you've been soaking for a while and you've had those muscles that are just relaxed and kind of let go across your whole body, do the same thing for your wrists. You want to rotate your wrists and then rub however feels comfortable. Give yourself some love. That's, or if you have a partner, this is things that you guys can do together. So, but make sure that you massage each joint because each joint is used in everything that you do associated to nails. You may not realize it, but you just give a little love, and I crack. I know some people can't stand it, but it's neither here nor there. Giving slight pulls to your fingers also can help relieve stress, especially on the joints. Just you pull enough where you can kind of feel the pressure of it, and then release. And doing this, and you do this to your toes, oh my goodness, let me tell you, that was probably one of the best things that people liked about getting pedicures, is that you get that nice little foot rub. Oh goodness, those things. And again, this technique where you do the press here, you do that on your big toe as well. And the big pad on your big toe, you can just press your thumb in and relieve some of that stress and everything. And you can do it on the the balls of your feet too, the balls of your hands. You can just do simple things, just simple things. Walking your fingers back and forth on your palm can relieve so much. Excuse me. Just simple things. And again, guys, like I said, these are little tips and tricks that I have picked up over the years. I am not a trained masseuse. So, I mean, take my advice at your own risk and everything like that, because I don't want someone, commenting down below that you permanently cramped my hand by showing me your stupid massages. Well, tough luck, because I'm telling you now, I am not a trained masseuse. I am a formally trained nail tech. I do not hold a license currently in my state. I am working back towards that. But just so you guys know, that's the status of my, whole nail experience. I hope this helps some of you guys out. Of course, sometimes pain is just pain and you have to deal with it medication-wise. Please see your doctor for any medications or anything like that. But arthritis is really common in nail techs, really common. And especially with people who are constantly typing, it's very common. And so knowing these little things, that if you are typing away or you are doing a set and you're noticing that cramp, that you can just stop for a second and say, okay, count to 20. I'm going to hold this little pressure spot and relax and wait for the pain to fade, just so the brain gets that signal that it's okay. And eventually over time, it'll stop. Hopefully, by the end of my school training and things like that, my hand cramps got less and less. But I still do get them to this day. And so, like I said, just bringing out those few simple little tricks can do so much. And also, the paraffin wax treatments are wonderful. The heat and the wax helps moisturize the hands, but the heat also helps the joints out tremendously, especially, when you're doing manicures, when you're doing, bath time and things like that. Make sure you give plenty of attention to your hands and feet, because you use them the most on your body, other than your mouth, because if you're like me, you're constantly using it. It never really ever shuts, except for like the 30-second periods that I try to make things awkward. Those kind of things. God love my husband who has to put up with me. But yeah, so guys, this is just a real quick video, just a little tips and tricks. Again, I'm not a trained masseuse. I'm just telling you what works for me. Hopefully it works for you. Let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe, guys, and keep your eye out for more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until we meet again, this has been Nail Oracle.